In these visuals, we observe the defense against an enemy assault carried out jointly by the 54th and 81st Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine in the Pokrovsk direction. The assault involved 6 armored vehicles, 3 personnel carriers, 6 tracked transporters, 14 vehicles, and 41 motorcycles. The footage captures a column of Russian armored units moving toward Pokrovsk. This movement is monitored by a reconnaissance drone, which simultaneously records and assists in adjusting artillery fire. The first strikes can be seen landing on the road ahead of the advancing column. We then observe how the vehicles begin moving across the fields in a scattered formation instead of a single column, attempting to avoid becoming an easy target for artillery. At the same time, we can see the so-called Tsar tank, nicknamed Mongol by the Russians, equipped with electronic jamming systems and covered in metal sheets, giving it the appearance of a moving shed. The tank hits a mine and shortly after triggers another one. In the following footage, a drone equipped with drop munitions begins targeting motorcycles that were moving at the rear of the column. Excellent work by the drone operators, with precise hits using both drop systems and FPV drones against enemy personnel. Enemy personnel on motorcycles can be seen continuing their advance despite earlier losses in armored vehicles. FPV drones keep engaging the targets one after another. Artillery also delivers highly accurate strikes, as captured by the onboard camera of an FPV drone heading toward its objective. We continue observing the assault through a reconnaissance drone, capturing direct hits on motorcycles by FPV drones. Both drop munitions, FPV systems, and artillery are working at full capacity to engage enemy movement. An FPV drone successfully strikes the so-called shed tank, a heavily modified vehicle equipped with makeshift armor and jamming systems using a shaped charge warhead. Upon impact, the drone initiates a fire, visibly igniting the rear section of the tank. The vehicle comes to a halt and continues to burn, confirming the effectiveness of the strike. The entire sequence is captured clearly, showcasing the precision and impact of the drone operator's work. We continue monitoring the remaining enemy vehicles, which persist in their assault despite significant losses. The reconnaissance drone captures a clear view of the battlefield, showing multiple damaged and abandoned units, including tanks, armored personnel carriers, and tracked vehicles. The area is littered with burned-out Russian equipment, indicating a partially halted offensive. However, the assault is still ongoing at the time of the recording. 2 enemy infantrymen are spotted by a drone. Initially, they appear to be gesturing or acting confidently in front of it, but the drone quickly ensures that this behavior doesn't continue. An excellent job by the FPV operator. Shortly after, another target is engaged, followed by a fortified position being successfully neutralized. We then observe the work of the Favorit unit as they target dugouts and enemy gathering points. Their efforts are carried out with precision and impressive coordination, delivering powerful results. A drone from the Ivan Franko group is seen tracking enemy vehicles, carefully selecting the most suitable target before its battery runs low. After identifying a vehicle, the drone adjusts its trajectory, locks in, and successfully makes contact. The drone strikes continue, targeting enemy logistics vehicles one after another. Without logistics, there can be no sustained offense or defense, and the drone teams make this clear. Reconnaissance and FPV drones identify and engage transport trucks, including KAMAZ and Ural models, as well as lighter vehicles. Each strike is carefully recorded, showcasing the disruption of enemy supply lines. An FPV drone locks onto a Russian Bukhanka van, closes in, and lands a direct hit. Moments later, another target, a different vehicle, is struck with equal precision. And that's just a small glimpse of what follows. The destruction of enemy logistics becomes a constant rhythm across the battlefield, as drone after drone takes off and doesn't return empty-handed. The footage could go on endlessly, because the operators behind these missions have gone above and beyond. This isn't just about destroying vehicles, it's a strategic effort to cut off the enemy's ability to supply its troops. Every fuel truck, ammo carrier, and transport vehicle taken out by drones is one less threat for Ukrainian infantry to face. These drone teams understand it perfectly. The fewer supplies that reach assault groups, the easier it becomes for ground forces to hold the line and survive. What we're witnessing is precision warfare at its best. A silent, unstoppable offensive carried out from the sky. The camera captures it all. Trucks burning in fields, columns halted in their tracks, and the growing inability of the enemy to maintain momentum. No convoys are safe. No routes remain open for long. And this pressure doesn't let up. Day and night, Ukrainian drone operators work tirelessly, around the clock, scanning roads, fields, and tree lines, waiting for the next target. There is no rest for the invaders. Each strike sends a message. Your movement is watched, your vehicles are marked, and your logistics are not welcome here. The result? A battlefield where the enemy's supply lines collapse before the fight even begins. And it's not just about the impact, it's the consistency. These operators are turning the tide with each precise hit. Watching this unfold feels almost cinematic. A high-stakes campaign where every frame shows just how effective modern drone warfare has become in the hands of skilled and determined defenders. Next, we observe a drone from the Favorit unit in action, with its operation simultaneously recorded by another drone. The FPV drone tracks a moving vehicle and eventually lands a successful and precise strike.